Yeah, Mama's almost always losing the food trying to get out the door in the morning. Oh, hi. You got a nice clean area here. Here you go. Come on, Morris. I hear you saying good morning. Morris. There you go, Tux. Hi, Morris. Good morning, Tuxie. Good morning, Morris. I do have this ready to go for the ants, but it's not ever quite as bad up here as it is down on the bricks, and I would probably let them eat in the morning and then set it there. Marty, be kind. Sure is cloudy out here today. I am still planning to meet Michelle, and Don and I are still doing the Model Y test drive this afternoon. Hi, Gray. Good morning. Hi. How's my sweet girl? That's a good girl. Good girl. 47, a breeze, and no sun. Yuck. I don't know. Weatherbug thinks it's going to get up to 71, and maybe it will, but not unless the sun comes out. That's sugar. That's the stuff we let our kids eat. Sugar, food dyes, and other non-natural foods. Well, we've collected basically a full Dollar General bag this morning. They mowed and blew, and there's a lot of trash. While we're busy fixing America's problems, can we please fix the park and roadside trash problem too? A little peer pressure to let friends and family know it's not acceptable. Kids can tell their parents, and some fines or some trash pickup. I think it's time we make it not cool again. Good morning. All the DVDs and CDs are 25 cents, and there are a lot. And they need to move them. I guess VHS tapes too.
Which is really good.
So Michelle is on a roll. Okay, so fess up how many DVDs you got.
97.
I had 12. Good stuff. You can't pass up good stuff. We didn't check them at 25 cents a piece. We just grabbed them. They're either good or they're not. Oh, that reminds me of my youth. That's way cool. Michelle got this Wizardology book. We won't make her take it back out, but it has all those folded envelopes and compartments, and it looks like old paper. It looks Harry Potter, but it's not. She paid $1 for it. Some poor parent paid $25 for that book at the school book fair. I'm serious, yeah. And the bikes are 25% off today, and the 2 Fender bikes are gone.
Whoa.
No surprise there. They have $65 on the Greenworks lawnmower, and it says tested.
Yeah, I need to buy the kid that will push it.
yeah, well, there is that problem. I hit the hand towel jackpot, and I got a lot of hand towels. Look at this one with the birds.
I love that
Yeah,
one.
so pretty.
I love
Easter
it.
bunny, more birds. That one's probably more summer. Happy Easter, and this guy. Well, they did put, yeah, and then I got another bunny flag, and $1. It is a windsock from Big Lots. So, oh yeah. You know, the kids have the DVD. We used to play it in the van all the time, so they even know Schoolhouse Rock. And of course, Michelle and she started singing about Bill. That's one of the tunes she remembers. I guess it's got to go home with me. I guess it does.
It's just so nostalgic.
It brought back good memories.
And you can sing along to your t-shirt.
Exactly. I'll have to watch it to get some of the the DVD to get the tunes back in my head now.
It's like riding a bike. As soon as you hear it, you could just sing right along. You know?
I'm sure we've got enough clothes for buy 6 get 2 free. So between us, so we're on our way to test drive the new Y.
We sure are. We're going to get there at 2:01 now.
Our appointment's at 2.
Yeah.
Maybe
Somebody was a little later. I was only like 1:03 or 4. I don't know how it evaporated, but somehow we.
Well, we didn't account time for loading up
Right.
and pleasantries.
Right.
And we were pretty casual, so maybe that's, but Don will make it up. There's no problem, no problem. So David test drove it on Tuesday, and he's waiting for us to let him know what we thought. And I'm not telling Don what David told me, so I won't predispose Don to anything, because I want to know, we want to know exactly what you think.
Right. Well, I don't know why people care what I think.
Well, you and David do both drive a Y.
That's true. Wow, this Ford got out of the way.
Well, I don't think Don and I would choose this as our preferred Raleigh location based on the gyrations we have to do to get over here from Fuquay.
Yeah, you can't get there from here.
Yeah, it's probably the same amount of time, maybe 10 minutes longer, but it's a lot more turns and stressful driving and not the turnpike, and yeah, so probably not unless we just really needed service sooner than later and this was the option.
Yeah.
So we have it for 30 minutes?
30 minutes. Got to have it back by 2:30. He has another appointment. He's got him.
Boom, 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 boom.
Right.
Okay.
As a shareholder, I like to hear that.
Okay.
Ooh, this is nice.
I'm trying to get it where the sun isn't ruining.
Yeah,
it's
the
hard.
sun just popped out.
The sun is like...
Oh, there's the shade.
There's the shade thing where it fits in
infamous
its spot we had heard.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Let me try on this side and see if it's better. Swap sides with me.
Sure.
Sorry about the sun, but yeah, there's the shade, there's the shelf, there's the... So we still have a shelf up top?
I believe so.
Yep, we do. Because
I would say it's the same as before.
Ours is very full.
Very full. Yeah, but that's good for stuff that you don't
Well,
get all
yeah,
the time.
poncho, flash, yeah.
So this is... How sweet is that?
How sweet is that?
How sweet is that?
But ours does that going down or no?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
When you
but
push
it's the
button,
coming up part,
that's
right?
right. It doesn't come up automatically. That's
Okay,
right.
so make it come up now.
All right. Tesla loves actuators, baby.
Yeah, actuators are my friend.
That's pretty rad there.
Yeah, we don't have to go open the side doors to move the seats around. You can just load up from the back. Because when Don and I load up stuff, we have to go around.
Yeah. Ooh, comfy. Ooh, I get my own personal screen.
You do have your own personal screen.
Yeah. And do the fan.
Yeah. In case you're shy about asking
That's
your
right.
driver to change stuff for you.
Yeah. Johnny would love this.
Yeah, he would.
Oh, feel that air, baby. I can feel the air.
Now, are these seats in the back cool too?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know.
Well,
I don't think they're cool, but
we'll
they're perforated.
We'll press on your seat thing there.
Seat.
Yeah. And do you... Okay, the show's just in the front. The front too. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised.
Or is that
no,
your...
That's
That's
us.
your seat? Okay.
Oh,
Well,
not cool. We'll have to check the front, but I believe
Okay, it's heated though.
it's heated. That's
Heated.
right.
Okay. Scorpion tires with the little spider.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, I'll check the front when I get in, but it's got like gobs of leg room.
Well,
And
our leg room's not bad, but
And you know, they've notched this right here so that it matches your head. See, ours is straight across.
it is.
But it's notched because I can, when I get in RY,
Your head's nowhere near
here.
problematic.
Yeah, so they took care of that. I like that.
Little ambient light, I'm noticing straight across.
yeah, look
and
at
is that an actual...
Oh, it lights up.
Is it a hook that comes down on the other
I
side?
think so.
Woo, baby, we got us a hanger hook.
Yeah.
Coming up in the door pockets look about
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
About the same. Wouldn't have expected that to be radically different. Hi, Cybertruck. Hi. Oh, good point. We should look in the front. Wheels are boring. Sorry.
It's a little
Smaller.
small. Yeah, it does look a little. Certainly, it's not any bigger. And here is the infamous
The plug.
the plug.
So Ford can't keep going around with the Mach-E. We'll let you put beer in your front. Sorry, but you know.
Yeah. Oh well, they moved the hook up here.
Okay.
I think our hook is down. You know, we got that mat.
Yeah. We got
so
the
I've
mat.
sort of lost track
of where our hook is. Yeah.
Oh, but this is much nicer.
Yeah, at the front instead of up on the corner where you.
That is really good there.
Yeah, I hear
I like
that.
that. And here's the.
Oh wow, the tow hook's on the other. Is that on the other side?
Yeah, it's over there.
I'm like.
Well, but towing it.
Yeah, I know, but it's just weird that they, for whatever reason, they moved it to the other side. I really want Lars to tell me why they did that.
This is interesting. So
more waterproofing or aerodynamics?
Well, any air that goes is probably going to get trapped, or like you said, maybe it is water.
Well, from where I am, there's a grill at the bottom of that piece.
Right.
So yeah, it's something to do with air circulation, but I see the hook now. I see the hook. And the handles work the same. Let me just tell you, the little hockey pucks.
Pop it again.
Uh-huh, okay.
Did it pull itself down?
No way. Open frunk. It just went down super smooth. Is there an actuator?
No, it's not an
Okay, but it did look like it went down super smooth.
Well, yeah, well, I'm used to that. You know, you don't really know if you've got it closed feel.
Yeah.
And this one, it's like a door. It's like you feel it.
Better.
Catch.
Okay. Shut your door again.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
A little more satisfying door close.
That's-
I have to say, though, that for a girl that's used to only driving in a Tesla with white interior, the black interior is
Oh, it's charging 54%.
charge your phone while we drive. Good.
Yeah, you know.
All right. Oh wow, look down here. This is all. It's not glossy. It
won't let you do anything
until you close your trunk. It's not glossy though, Donnie. Look. Wow, that is a cavernous pit in there. I mean, look at how far my hand. It's basically as deep as my elbow to the tips of my fingers.
That is deep.
That is a cavern there.
Yeah. Does this slide? No, that doesn't.
And this does still come up, but there's no latch. There's no latch here.
No latch. It
just stays down.
Oh,
It
but
just.
this
Well,
does
yeah, that does like Ruby's. I don't remember.
Right.
Yours has that thing that it doesn't want you to slam it, and you have to touch it very gently.
Well, I like
this.
this.
This is like Ruby. You
Yeah.
just don't get to play with Ruby's because I have it covered all the time.
Right now, he's telling me. He said the key card's up here now.
Okay.
Not back here.
In the package.
It's up
Okay.
here. Well, this is the key card, but he was saying in the RY to get going with the key card, you have to put the key card in the cup holder.
Right.
But here, you don't put it in the cup holder. You put it up here in the whatchamacallit.
Okay, I just want to lower the fan noise.
Well, that would be the fan.
Well, I was touching it. It
Well,
should
it's in
let me.
auto. You probably can't do it in auto. There we go.
Okay. I can't have all that noise for filming. You'll just have to live with a little bit of.
All right, choose direction.
Oh my God. Do that again? Okay.
So it tells you on the screen, press and hold the brake. So I pressed the brake and it changed the screen there. And then all I did is flick forward and it says, it shows the accelerator now. Want me to press the accelerator to go.
The Cybertruck was a test drive. The people were obviously test driving it.
And of course, now we've got this guy.
Oh. Sorry, Donnie. He doesn't know we only have 30 minutes. So it beeped you right away to say basically,
Yeah, be careful.
be careful of that other car.
Oh, it's tighter. I wonder what the steering's set to.
This is why you have another person with
Right,
you.
you have-
I'm looking. Don't fuss at me. Dynamics, you're in sport.
Yeah, you should probably. I
You
don't-
want it in chill or sport? Standard or reduced?
Right. Well, first,
You're in the. Well, steering is standard. You could put it in light.
Okay, so we'll put it in light.
Okay.
And I don't want to make it sound bad. It just feels different than that was a noticeable, even in just that short little.
Hang on just a minute before we go because there's like so much stuff going on. So you can put the seats in auto cool.
Yeah, please put them in cool.
Right. Are you feeling it already?
Not yet. Well, my girl turned the fan down.
Well, I hear a fan motor.
That's probably in the rear.
That I did. Well, no, but this is front. That's where it points. So no more slider, or I can't. Oh, I can slide it still. Okay.
Yeah. So this is the rear.
Oh, I feel my seat now a little bit. So is this just the sucking away feeling versus the?
Oh, okay. So you switch between the front and the rear.
Yeah.
Here. Oops. Well, I guess I gave the guy plenty of room. There's enough room.
I am feeling the cooling, but it's not like, a fan blowing up your backside.
Right.
We're not used to air-cooled seats, so we don't really know what they would feel like.
Well, we've burned up 15 minutes of our test drive.
Sorry.
Okay, so the wheel has stitching on the back, and I don't know that I like that. It's not bad. I could probably get used to it.
Well, we don't like Jules's wheel anyway. Ruby's wheel is perfect. And Jules's wheel is so-so. So this is just a regular model, right? Not a performance. Oh, you're going to launch it?
Well, I'm going to do.
Yeah, that was slow. That was so slow.
It still picked up, but yeah.
Oh,
it wasn't
please. There was no oomph whatsoever. That was boring. Let's go drive the Cybertruck. No, I'm just kidding. So you can't order a performance right now?
I don't know.
I don't think you can, but...
Oh, the turn signals are different.
Does it have a stalk?
Yes, it has a stalk.
Okay, thank God.
I just reached over there and touched it, and it turned the turn signal on, so I didn't even know that the stock was supposed to be missing. Or they added it back, or whatever the thing is.
So there's less flat here.
Yeah, that is.
And there's more flat up here, but it's Alcantara, which I like the Alcantara because I'm used to it in Ruby.
Right, I like it. There's no glare. Well, first
there's
of all,
less glare.
The white on ours, I've never had an issue with the glare. I've noticed it not from the driver's seat, but from the passenger, whatever, from the rear seat. But it's not an issue. But I really like that. Elon signed ours.
Right. We wish. We'll drive to Giga Texas if any of the guys wants to come sign our car for delivery. That was fun. So there's 3 different materials here. Was 4 actually. Soft vinyl, metal hard, fabric, Alcantara.
Well, I would tell you
and
now
the
the steering feels very similar to
light was
so light. I think I have it in comfort or something. I know I don't have it in sport because I don't like all that. Having to resist the wheel so much. I just when I flick the wheel, I want it to go. Yeah, it's nice. It's.
So let's think about noise. It's pretty quiet.
It's very. Yes.
Of course, we're doing 42, not 80, but it's pretty quiet.
Oops, I probably shouldn't have done this. I should have turned up there.
Yeah, I don't know why we're held up.
Right, because it's probably backed all the way, but we're gonna bail right here.
Yeah.
If I can get up to this street right here, I'll go that way.
So I guess I'm not noticing any changes with the screen.
It's sharper.
You think it's sharper?
I think it's sharper.
Okay.
It does feel a little bigger. It doesn't.
To me,
it doesn't tilt.
Well, it doesn't tilt. No. Which I'm sure the same. I'm sure there's a package for that.
Yeah. Navigate. Oh, it's in self-driving mode here, and it's trying to get us out of here. How do you?
Well, you should put it. Oh, navigate. You did it though. It was going to Tesla. We went Tesla.
Yeah, that's right. I was trying to get to Tesla. Back to Sumner. And when I get away, I was going to engage and let her Well, you know, self-driving to us isn't a big deal because we know all about it.
All right, you're now navigated, so you can put it in self-driving. If it'll let you, it will. You have the steering wheel.
Yeah. So that's how you do it. You click the navigate button. What's it say? Be attentive, keep hands on wheel. It's in standard.
Well, why would you have to
Hurry.
keep your hands on the wheel?
Because we're not, well, I don't know. This thing's got a camera?
It does.
Maybe we didn't do the privacy policy thing? Yeah, I chose the wrong direction. That was the wrong way to go because we're just basically it's gonna take all we
It
can.
implies you've got full self-driving supervised.
Okay.
Supervised though. Well, yeah, but I mean, you're not supposed to have to put your hands on. Well, what the heck?
Where's the front camera?
Software.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Litchford Road.
Yeah, well, we're trying.
You're on 13.2.8, so that's higher level than Jules has. And you wanted to see what? The front cameras? The cameras?
Well, you wanted.
Oh, wow. Look at how much sharper that is, baby. Holy moly, that's more clear. It looks like video out of like a camera instead of like video out of a security camera.
Right.
What a difference.
All right, she's driving. She's turned the turn signal on.
And you might not have noticed
Now
it.
turn right onto Litchford Road.
Oh, she's gonna go through a red light, baby.
Yeah, she's
go through a red light, baby.
This is from California.
So you might not notice, Donnie, but this is the front.
Yes, I can tell.
I wonder how we get to the rear.
Right.
Oh, the headrests are different. The seats are a little comfortable. Now, what is she doing? Well, first of all, when will we get back?
Now turn right.
What time says she's going to get back?
2:24.
Well, we're going to go down here a little bit more. We're gonna throw her curveball because
Now
I
make
don't.
a U-turn at Dowd Forest Drive.
Yeah. Well, we're not gonna do that.
In 1,000 feet, turn left to stay on Litchford Road.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do.
So I'm going back to the cameras. What I want to know is, oh, so you press,
Now turn left to stay on Litchford Road.
and then, so that's front,
Wow, that was weird.
and that's rear.
This is terrible.
Oh, she's
Yeah,
got us in the middle lane for no reason.
Well, I don't know why she's wanting to go here. She wants to turn on Litchford Road. I don't know where there is no.
Okay, punch it. The Tesla's letting you in.
She doesn't know
In
where.
500 feet, turn left onto Johnsdale Road.
I guess she's just wanting us to go the other way, and
Now
I'm
turn
trying.
left onto Johnsdale Road.
Well, I'm gonna go down one more.
Anyway,
Now
switching
turn left
between
onto
front and
Forest
rear
Drive.
was really easy.
I don't want to be late.
Now turn right. onto Litchford
2:29, it says.
Turn right.
Road. In 500 feet, turn left.
Left onto Landings
Now
Way,
turn left onto Landings
which
Way.
is this. I don't know why it would want us to go in
wants
here,
us-
but
It really wants us to turn around.
okay.
It really. I see the person.
You can't go there from here. Okay.
I saw the person.
No, I meant
In
the
500 feet, turn left onto Hunter's Way.
Oh, there's
Watch Dawn get used to
yeah.
having to go
that
from.
was a little bit different.
Well, you will get used to it, but
Yeah. Because all she was going to do is go down there and turn us around. Yeah, should have planned the route a little better.
yeah, or maybe the sales guy could recommend a destination that shows off the performance of the car and gets you back in time.
Right. Yeah. Because I don't, I'm trying to.
I mean, not that you would have to do that, but since we're totally unfamiliar with over here, that in our
Yeah.
case, that would have been helpful.
Yeah, this is nice. I like it. It's really quiet. And I am not feeling the sun.
The
And
heat.
it's
Well,
really,
it's supposed to be better.
And I swear, it feels further above.
It
my
looks
head.
further by like 2 inches.
Yeah, and I've got the seat. I didn't really adjust the seat. It was pretty much, I guess, the person who was driving it before was about the same height.
Did they roll up while we were?
1,000 feet,
while I was in the restroom?
Whoever
Whoever had the car before
No,
us,
it
or
was
was it
sitting
just
out
sitting
there.
there? Well, Don had me run in because we were late, so I didn't even see the car or look at any. I just was get inside and tell them we're here, and I was okay.
Now turn left onto Old Wake Forest Road.
Cool. Oh,
Wow, this is so impressive. The color, I have to say, it's just.
yeah.
And I don't know if it's a combination of the screen and the cameras. But I think it's more the cameras.
Oh, I think so. Well, the screen could be higher resolution, but also the camera is probably higher resolution also. I was going to try to see, I got my foot underneath the brake pedal.
That really was a guy in a bicycle that came behind us and across and up. So, well, the nice thing is you get into a different Tesla and most of this stuff is exactly the same, and I'm just not seeing any differences worth noting.
Right. Is she going to go? She going to go.
Well, that was fair. The other one,
I agree.
that one I would have went.
Well, the car behind us went, so...
Right. I mean, you stop at a yellow light these days, the person behind you will hit you.
Yeah. All right, I have my foot underneath the brake pedal because I'm not supposed to feel or hit the brakes up here, right?
Right.
Two braking systems now.
Right. That's right.
And trust me, I feel the brake pedal move in joules.
Well, it's not the movement part that's the problem. It's the noise, that
Yeah.
clunking brake thing that
Every
makes
now
you
and then,
think you
yeah.
might be going to get in an accident.
Yeah.
It's the sound you don't want to hear when you're a human driver.
Yeah, you should make a
In
left
1,000
turn on
feet, turn left
Old,
onto Summer Boulevard.
go that way. Because, you know, making the right turn out of the place up here was good. The left turn was really hard. So making a right turn and then making a left at that first traffic light there and go down Oak, whatever that was, is probably the better way to go. You might avoid some of the traffic and actually get to go somewhere.
Right.
Well, I would say the new Y is more refined. It's a little. It's just everything seems to be tighter. I could get used to the steering wheel, the stitching on the back of the steering wheel.
Now turn left onto Summer Boulevard.
And there's nobody coming, so we're good.
Right. Well, in our opinion, there hasn't been a good steering wheel since Ruby vintage steering wheel. I'm assuming the S from the same vintage is the same wheel.
Right.
It was real leather, and the stitching is in the right spot, and it does have, Ruby's wheel does have a couple of dings. It does, because it's real leather, and I don't know. I'm sure I hit it with one of my rings a time or two.
Right.
She thinks it's 25 here. I guess it's 25 here.
Yeah, sure.
In 500 feet, turn right.
So when we were coming in, we turned right at the last, I guess we turned right here instead of where we were supposed to turn.
Now
And
turn
this is
right.
where we picked up my last curio cabinet. We were like, oh my God, we've navigated to the curio cabinet place. How did that happen? And then, no, it was just,
Your destination is on the right.
All right, so you're gonna park here.
are you crazy?
There's nobody behind me, so I'm letting her ease up through here. And I guess I'm gonna. Is there a parking place or what's that?
You put your foot on the accelerator and you got an autopilot will not brake message.
I guess we're.
I guess we're just going to
right
park
right
here. Yeah.
Parking A40 there. I don't know. Oh, I guess pedestrian.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just said autopilot will not brake, and usually it does that to you when you have your foot on the accelerator. Oh, look at the titanium X.
Well, I gotta be careful here parking.
I'll let you park.
Also-
Don started to back in, and then the car offered to park for him, so he picked park.
Wow, that threw me a trip when she flashed changed this to the front camera when she's going frontwards. I
And
thought
then-
she was gonna pile into that car.
Yeah, that is a little bit to get used to.
All right, it is 2:30, baby.
When I got out, I just instinctively touched the glass, and it's that thick stuff. Now, looking at it from this angle, I see, I don't want to say ripples, but it's not as...
Well, great.
It looks great from the inside and the outside, but from this angle, I see ripples. But anyway, I touched it, and it was like so much more substantial, the glass.
Well, I really like the door, the way it, I mean, it sounds so much tighter.
And notice the little line here for aerodynamics too. That's a little different than Jules.
Yeah.
And of course, we didn't spend a lot of time at the front, but I mean, I was so caught up in the tow hook that I missed, you know, wasn't looking at the light bar. It doesn't bother me that it's split into 3 sections. It is lit up. Yeah. I said while we're here, we should ask if we can drive the Cybertruck. So here's the Cybertruck. And this gentleman, I believe his name's Adrian, has been with Tesla for about as long as we've had Ruby. I told him we appreciate him.
Let's see.
So, yeah.
So, I like the seats in the Y better. As soon as I sit in it, I said, oh, I like the seats in the Y better. Let's see, so we do this.
I mean, just remember the turn signals are not on a stalk.
All right, so we're gonna do save. So what do I do? Close it, okay. And, right, the mirror is no mirror. It's not really a mirror.
Well, the tonneau cover is
that's right.
down and not up, so you're going to see it here on the middle screen.
Well, we got to do the mirrors are totally whacked out on this one. All right. All right, that's that sign. Oh, it did it automatically.
It did, really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like it switched.
Sorry.
She cannot have air, because y'all do not know what I have to do, so y'all have video.
Oh, I've made the boys in the summer turn it off on a 90-degree day for a 5-minute video so it wouldn't make air over the microphone. I agree. You just don't even know.
Yeah, we should have asked him where's a good place to go.
Well, you can go the other way that
I'm going to go the way I said.
Yeah, the other way.
Whoa, baby. Whoa, baby. Whoa, baby. This feels like a tank compared to the Y. That's not a complaint. I'm just saying is that, you know, you can feel the size of this. You know, just getting out of the Y and then jumping in this. I think we're way high too. I think the suspension's way high.
Oh, this is where we need David. I mean, I do really appreciate ride height is currently on road. It's on medium.
Okay.
You're not on high.
Okay. So we... Oh, he doesn't know where we... Hey, it's got the same bug. It's got the same bug Ruby's got. If you kill the turn signal is blinking,
yeah,
and you stop navigation, it keeps the turn signal. It doesn't.
Right. Stop FSD.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't know to doesn't trust to turn it off. I swiped down and it just brought up the rear camera. Oh, well, now let's back up a minute. It didn't just bring up the rear camera. It brought up the rear camera because
What's it saying?
Vehicle departing lane, take over immediately. I don't know why it did that, but anyway, that was allowing you to see behind you because, yeah, well, it's like the regen is more something.
Yeah, you know, the regen
it's
in
really,
the Y was very smooth.
It's very smooth. You weren't throwing me around in the Y, but
yeah.
in the Cybertruck here, you know, John's foot's not as gentle on the accelerator, and I'm feeling the regen, which it won't make me sick, but I don't really like.
Well, is this a dual motor, a beast, a single motor?
Oh, it's got to be a Foundation series still.
Okay.
Now, as a woman, I'm just in love with this area down here for my purse. I just have to tell you, I'm so tired of having to throw my purse over into the back seat or over into passenger seat. And this is like the old S down here. I love that. Of course, if I was driving and filming and trying to figure out where to keep and set my camera, then, you know. So you think Adrian will let us drive a 3 while we're here too, the new 3?
I'm sure he gets credit for every test ride. Probably loves.
He's a great guy. Like I said, we thanked him for being with Tesla. I know it's been hard on these guys lately, and he was, shoo, yeah. And I'm like, but thank you for being here and not leaving. We need people like him with all the experience to stay and help keep the customer satisfied. So
Is this departure?
it is departure drive. Well, I have to say that I would say both of the other 2 times we were in the Cybertruck, it felt like a smoother ride than this ride. I wonder why.
Well, again, it feels very tight. I mean, it doesn't feel it's not jarring. It's not jarring. It's smooth. The Y was smoother. The ride in the Y was smoother, but you know, these have got great big tires and all that stuff. Funny, the steering in the Cybertruck is like lighter than the
So you're currently in drive mode, custom. Let's go to comfort. Acceleration is currently in chill, and I can't change that, but you're in comfort now instead of custom, whatever the heck custom was. I already think that drives better. That feels better to me as the passenger. The regen is better.
Oh, I love that turning circle, baby. Yeah.
So what do you think? Does it feel different now that I changed the drive mode?
Yeah, it does.
Interesting that when you're making changes on the screen while driving, you lose the backup camera. And I guess, of course, you know, Don's got a passenger and I'm changing things for him. He's not looking away, but still.
I'm going to park so you can drive.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, I don't want to burn up the whole time. I want my girl to enjoy it a little bit. You were the ones that thought about it. I didn't even think about it.
Oops. I told Don to keep on driving and let me keep on filming. We're going to ask about the 3. I might want to drive the 3.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've already driven the Cybertruck twice. It's not...
Right.
I mean, yeah.
Well, this is the first time we've actually taken it out somewhere to drive.
Right. And, well, it's the first time we've been in one by ourselves.
Right. That should be that. Yeah. The all-wheel steering does make a difference in the Cybertruck being this large. It makes it feel smaller. I mean, I just went around a curve that I would have swerved further in the Y. The Y couldn't take that curve as tight as the Cybertruck just took it. So from that standpoint, I've got to tell you, it is a hoot.
Now remember, right now the Cybertruck has free supercharging.
Mm.
I think for life.
Oh, I'm probably sure it is.
One of the cars, I don't remember if it's all of them or one of them's got 1.99 financing for 60 months or 2.99 for 72 months. I believe I've got that right. David, leave a comment if I screwed that all up. You can correct me.
Get out of the way of the Cybertruck. Get that GMC moving.
Oh, I just want to be on the road with one of these, and basically it comes from a lot of years on the road in Ruby and some not good things happening out there. I just want to be in the Cybertruck.
Oh, she didn't know I turned the right turn signal on and it stayed on.
Huh.
We didn't. I guess that right turn wasn't
enough of a right turn
it probably
enough.
wasn't
Do you know how to
required.
turn it off?
Yeah, just push it again.
Okay.
it probably wasn't quite enough of a turn to trigger it, and technically it was not required because that was a right turn only lane. There was no anything but going right was the only thing you could do there.
Well, I highly recommend taking your significant other and going on a date as a Tesla test drive.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it as a fun outing.
Yeah. Let's see. How you make it talk? No.
That puts you in autopilot.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I was trying to voice command.
Here, I'll just put in Tesla.
See locations.
Well, just put up the closest one, for goodness sakes. Now go back into autopilot. Because I know you haven't driven FSD, I don't think, with the Cybertruck.
That's right. I think I've been just driving. The test drives, the other 2 times I've drove it, didn't do FSD.
We were too busy launching it
Too busy
over
launching
there
it.
at
That's
the Wake
right.
Tech event.
That's right. Well, this is a right popular little left turn here.
Right. It looks like you're going into a community, or I guess it's apartment stuff, but then it's really an industrial complex.
Right. And we've been coming here since like 2011 and 12 on this. We used to have a food. Wow, she's going maybe.
Okay, that was my fault. I didn't press it twice. You didn't used to have. Well, you used to just select where you wanted to go, and it would take you there.
Yeah.
And I keep on expecting it to do that, and sometime in the last year now you have to like press it twice.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
In 1,000 feet, turn left
That was
onto
so.
Mauritania
That
Street.
was frustrating, but okay.
Well, that's okay. We got time. She said we'll be there at 2:51, so we got plenty of time for her to fix it. Oh,
Now turn left onto
is she
Mauritania
gonna-
Street.
Is she gonna squeeze by here? Is she gonna squeeze? She's gonna squeeze by because the car behind us is coming, baby.
They try to cut you off,
No,
come
but
around you.
They weren't not going to make. Well, they're a smaller car. They were gonna. If we would have been going straight, they would have been pulling up beside us and it had been really close.
Yeah, well, let's be clear. This screen is absolutely bigger.
Oh yes,
I think it's like 2 inches bigger.
significantly.
Yeah. So I'm going to assume that the glove box doesn't have a... Oh, did you see how it came out?
Yeah.
Wow. So it doesn't fall down. It pushes forward.
Since Tesla loves actuators, Tesla put an actuator on the seat belt on the B pillar, please.
It's... I can't tell. I didn't see the same button as the Y and the X have, but yes, the last 2 times I've driven Ruby into town, I've had to get back out of the car and move the seatbelt to the lower position again. I don't think about checking it before I get in, and Don doesn't put it back when he gets out because he's not thinking about it either, right? And it's very hard with the surgery I've had on the left side. It's very hard for me to twist my arm around sideways and lower it when I'm seated.
Yeah.
I might as well just give up and...
I don't know. She's putting the brakes on for something.
Well, the speed here is going to be
25.
limited. Okay, so now I'm seeing that the camera's actually over here when it's not over here. I missed that dynamic earlier, but I'm seeing it now. I will say there's a lot going on, and this is for 2 people that have been driving the Tesla for a long time, but you move the gear selector to the screen and remove the turn signal from the stalk to the steering wheel, and that's just a little bit of enough of a difference to make you pay attention. And then of course the camera part.
Oh, so this is I guess we're good shape.
Yeah, I think we're in good shape.
That's good to know that if you miss that turn, you can just go down.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
No big deal. That's way cool. Did not know there was an escape route. Because we turned around there when we left in the Y. Because this is right where I launched it.
In 500 feet, turn left.
Yeah, coming into Tesla from the other direction now. I noticed they have gobsmackers of
Now turn left.
parking places. There's enough room over there for 100 cars.
Right, but it's quite a walk.
Well, yeah, but there's plenty of room to park here.
Yes, that is true. There's plenty of room to park, but you will have to walk. She didn't think I did a good job starting into that parking place.
Right. Well, the thing is she really takes too long.
There's
There's
a
a
guy.
gentleman back there. It really takes too long to offer to park for us. He's in front of the X now, or the Y. It's all good.
He's just wandering around. I could have did it better.
Right. Well, she's being careful of the pedestrian who is in a world of their own, apparently.
Well, they're on the phone.
Yep. And he's got his earbuds in and he can't hear, and, you know.
I took Adrian's parking place, I think. He just went that way. Oh, maybe he's driving around the service. I don't know. Okay.
Well, the nice colors there, too.
I liked it.
So, you can just do the tonneau cover from inside the...
Sure. It's in park.
Is it in park? Yeah, it does say park.
Closed. Maybe you have
Oh, open.
open. Yes, I can see.
I guess I pointed at the ceiling to do that, but now you can see.
Yeah, I can see out the back.
All right, let's see. I think I missed the video. So it was interesting to hear the noise, which wasn't what I would call substantial, but you certainly could hear it.
Yeah, but this is it's not bad. I mean, it's just not silent.
It's not bad at all. Yeah. And what version is this guy on? It's on 2.8 also. Okay. Way cool. And then there's an extra towing and hauling tab that we don't have on our cars. So we do have a trailer thing in Ruby, but we don't have a special tab for it.
It's like moving.
Well, it's lowering the height for us to get out.
Oh, is that what it's doing?
Yeah, and you can see it moving even on the screen. That's weird watching that. But yeah, I think it's just getting it ready for us to get out. And we could have opened the tonneau cover from here too, by the way.
I see that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So no need to go deeper in on the screen. It still says ride height medium, but I think it lowered the height because...
Well, here, where's the main screen?
It was on controls.
So entry, easy entry or something.
Now it's really lowering.
Yeah, I can feel it going down.
I think you can get it to just do that.
That's right. You can get it just to do that. That's right.
All right. Well, entry is good. Door pocket is substantially different from all the other models. I think it will hold a water bottle better, but like not hold the rest of your crap very well without it falling out when you open the door. But I generally like it because the water bottle thing is good because, you know, all we've got... Look, in Ruby, I've got 2 that I never use, 4, 6, and 8 that I can reach. And we usually have at least 2 bottles of something a piece if we're on any road trip. Trifecta of Teslas.
Yeah, well, if you're going to come to Tesla, maybe you do. Where's my new refresh S and X?
Right. Yep.
Ooh, it's got the wheel covers in the trunk.
It does. It does.
Well, the trunk opening is no bigger than I remember.
I'm just going to say that's probably not ever going to work for me. I sat in the one inside the showroom while you were using the restroom and enjoy getting in it.
I'm going to see how I like the back seat.
Okay.
I think the front seat's a little far. I think it might be like easy entry.
Sure. And it has the similarly styled. This car has the most new car smell of any of the cars.
It does
You
have-
opened it. Well, it's gotten hot in the sun, and that might be a factor also. But
I've been sitting here while the air conditioner's kicked on.
okay. To be clear, we only had the appointment for the Y, but it worked out that he had one. That was a test, you know, a demo vehicle.
You know what? This is not obviously it doesn't have as much headroom as the Y, and that's not a problem. It's just that's the reality.
But you're not hitting.
But I'm not hitting.
Here, let me get all the way down. You're not hitting.
I'm not hitting. In fact, I hit the headrest. Okay, so if I push up on me, I can touch it.
Okay, can you cut the music?
I'm trying.
Don's like,
You hit one of these buttons?
You should be able to. I would have thought you could have done it from the back, but
Okay, I turned it off.
okay, thank you.
Before I turned the
Blinker
blinker off.
on. Oh well.
Okay, I turned the blinker off. You wanna be
So
that
there's
easy?
there's something different about these doors. Look at this little thing here, and then look underneath. There's like this extra catch that I've never seen in a Tesla before.
Huh.
And it was like that on the front door of the red one I just sat in inside.
Yeah, I see that.
And that looks like an extra key. I wonder if it's a safety feature to keep the door
In a crash.
in a crash from not moving around somehow. That, to me, that's a safety feature. But
That makes sense.
and my short list of questions, maybe Adrian will have a chance to breathe when we get back, or we'll get David to answer them for us.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, this one has hooks too. It's got the hooks.
the light's not on the hook, but there are lights.
There are lights, and the lights turn on and off.
So we don't have any lights in the center. Well, we don't have a center post.
we don't have-
Yeah, we don't have a
Yeah,
center
but-
post.
Right.
I have to say that in the new Y, the pretty glass roof felt like a lot more glass roof up there, but that might be because of your hat thing.
Yeah.
And you having to have the little sunshade up there to protect your head.
Right.
I really appreciated the sky view. Here, I'll just film you getting in and out of the car. Better
Well,
you than me.
Well, I think the front seat I can handle it, but the back seat I didn't want to bash the stuff. I'm just trying to taking
Sure.
my feet.
Yeah.
And this did the roof did cause me a little issue getting in and out.
Okay. I'm used to trying to hit down the fan in Ruby, and when I hit it down, if it's in auto, it just takes it out of auto. In the 3 and the Y, maybe the Cybertruck 2, the newer models, it makes me tap auto off and then lets me put the fan motor down. So I have to say that that's a frustration there. Obviously something that can be changed with the software. That's not a hardware issue. The 3 has a much wider bolster on the side of the seat. And for a girl that likes a generous sized seat, I'm not like,
Has a generous size seat.
oh,
Got in trouble.
that's okay. It is what it is, right? I'm not a spring chicken
I love
anymore.
It. I love my girl's seat.
I love Dawn. I do. Anyway, I don't like the bolster. The bolster I don't love. So it has the same setup as the new Y. Oh, wow. Like,
the Y.
it's half the depth. It's
that's
half
right.
the depth. So you're losing that.
Yeah.
You're losing that. Well, at least this car's, the white looks normal. You know, I'm more used to it.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
I'm
white
more.
would definitely be getting white.
Right. So we've got the hard. This is no Alcantara. There's carpeting in here, which I might have missed on the Y, the speaker. But there's no fabric, no extra
I
fabric.
don't like that as much.
Oh, yuck. What is that?
Yeah, I don't like that as much.
Yeah. I don't know.
I like the little subtle difference in the shading, the black to the silver or gray.
Right.
I like that effect, but this, I love, much like the Y with that. It is just the Alcantara. I just assume to have it black.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, one of the easiest things to change on our level Y anyway is the white plate where we have Elon's signature. I mean, that is a no-brainer to wrap that or change that if you don't like it. So don't hate on the car if you got glare or you don't like it or whatever, because that's super easy to change out.
Right. I agree. Well, this place is jumping.
It is. It's been non-stop people coming in to drive the cars. Yeah. And oh, by the way, if you were wondering, no, we've not seen anybody unhappy with Tesla here today.
No, there's no protesters.
Just smiling people taking test drives.
Right. What's this mean? What's that? The speed's limited, I think. This is a demo car.
Probably.
I just hadn't noticed it in the others. I tell you, it's hard to see over that Cybertruck when you're sitting in a 3.
Serious, right? I'm just gonna do this to see the cameras.
Does it have a front camera? Nope.
No
front tire. No, not
that's
gonna
right.
get a 3.
Well, that's right. We knew that it didn't.
Yeah, it was rumored, but they never put it on there.
Right. Well, thank goodness. Yeah, I did see the. Okay, it's not a performance
It's
though.
Cool motor. I'd say it's very similar to the
To Ruby.
right. Well, to the Y that we just. I mean, it's.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been launched a lot of times, so forgive me if I'm not super excited about the launching.
We found out there's a back way.
Yep.
And if you really wanted to hang these curves, but there's a lot of cars.
Well, you know, for a car that's there's this funny little, it drops off down there. It's like it goes forward. That's a little weird on your feet. Maybe I've got the seat back a little too far. And I could go
too high?
a little, I feel high is what I was trying to say. For the car that's supposed to be, no, I don't want to go back or forward. I want to go down. I'm down as far as I can go. For a car that's the sportier car, I feel like I'm way high in the seat. Do I look high to you?
Yeah, maybe a little.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have adequate.
You have about the same as the Y, I think, here in the front. It's not. Well, I'll just tip you off that David said that he thought the Y seats, I think I'm relaying what he said correctly, were harder.
Oh, I thought they were more comfortable.
I thought of all the seats we've sat in today, I do think the new Y seats were the nicest. I'm just going to say, though, you know, if you've been sitting in your own seat, in your own car for a while, it's molded to you.
Yep.
It's kind of like getting a new pair of shoes, I think.
Right.
You know, it might not feel the same, but has potential. But the Y seats, they don't have this ridiculous bolster. Oh, wow. Oh, that was you.
Oh, yeah.
Not FSD.
Not FSD. Well, I can navigate back to Tesla if I remember to hit it twice.
There's a Mach-E.
But for going, I don't want to just sit at traffic lights, and so that's why I'm going this way. It's a, you know, more roundabout way.
So they had the Performance Red 3 inside, and that's what I sat in inside. And like I said, getting in on the driver's side with the bolster was just not fun. But then I already knew getting in and out of the 3 wasn't that fun. If I were going to have the lower to the ground Tesla, it would be an S.
Right. Well, I will tell you, I'm feeling like the seating position, the way the driver's seat and the floor are interacting here, I think that the new 3 is better than Sapphire, the 3 that we owned. I seem to remember my legs were more, stretched out. I mean, I've actually got a little bend in my legs a little bit. Anyway, I think it's different.
Yeah, I just cannot get this seat. The only way, I guess when I go backward, it feels like I go down just a little bit, but when I'm forward, it feels like I'm up too high.
And you know, that's probably because the seat wasn't an easy entry. The people who were riding in the car before us in the test drive, they must have had issues with the seats too, because the driver's seat was incredibly far back. I mean, it was laying back. I mean, he could have been 9 feet tall. I don't know. But I would say that I noticed that the seats were back more than, laying back more, so that maybe they were trying to get comfortable. They just couldn't do it, like you.
Right. Well, yeah. And I was going to say that, you know, Tesla used to always try to upscale you to performance pretty hard, pretty solid back in the day. And so almost all the demo cars were always performance vehicles. You would be hard pressed, I think, to take out a, well, they didn't call it a long range then, but
Yeah.
Just a dual motor or
When
something.
you test drive this, you always get a P100D plaid, yeah, whatever it
Yeah,
was.
well, it was a P85, P100D, something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm just a little surprised that the Tesco. Of course, the Cybertruck was a Foundation series, I think.
Well, I'm liking the 3 okay. I think it's the basic thing. You know, the 3 is good for maybe whipping around the track or you know, doing stuff, but I would say that the Y's just easier to live with for me because I don't have to bend so much. You know, it's easier to get in and out of.
Well, I guess I'm going to put it differently. It's okay. So now, I mean, I would like to try driving the 3,
Okay.
but
I get you.
we've been in the 3 and the Y today, and there's nothing that would compel me about the 3 experience so far that would make me want to swap a Y for a 3. And you know, Don and I have always said we're older. We like that. We like the easy in and out of the car. We like the, you know, higher ride height, that kind of thing. And I'm just going to say my legs are more comfortable in the Y. Just sitting here, even as a passenger, my legs are more comfortable.
Right. So, I just, the Y, I guess I've got the wheel where I thought it was comfortable. But now when I try to get out, maybe easy entry or something would fix this. But my legs hitting this is what I was trying to say with, I remember my legs on our Sapphire were different than here. And I had this kind of the same issue, so I have to really get around the steering wheel. Again, I don't know, maybe easy entry, is there such thing?
Here.
Is there a...
It would be, on one of these screens. It's not going to be dynamics. That was how the light seats. Okay, that's display. Well, maybe you were right under profile.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it?
Driver profile settings.
Yeah, okay.
We
So
don't have a
that's
profile. Well, there's a way to set up easy. I'm sure it could be set up.
Well, I would tell you that the easy entry, I would want it to move the seat's far enough back. I would need it to move the steering wheel up.
Right. Well, putting the seat too far back actually is worse because of the
That's
B
right.
pillar. There's a trade-off in moving the seat, but the steering wheel, and Don does use easy entry in Jules.
I do. And
Yeah, I don't, but Don does.
yeah, I agree. So I'm just saying is that that movement of just in the Y, I just swing my legs out and I go. In this scenario, I couldn't swing my legs because the steering wheel was in the way, and now I'm going to get out and hopefully not have to duck my head too hard. That's why we got Sapphire. I just wasn't flexible. So it took a little scooch of the seat.
And I heard that pop.
Oh, thank you. Anytime.
And way harder to maneuver the seatbelt.
There's no beer plug.
I'm sorry.
End of the sale. You had to buy a Mach-E until Tesla came out with the beer plug in the Y. So can't buy a Model 3 because they have a beer plug.
You know we don't care.
Yeah,
Todd's
one
teasing.
thing you'll never see me put it in
In the frunk is a beer. Yeah.
So we're in full self-driving, and she's doing. Marina seems to be right at home in it. She has lots of headroom over her head.
Like a foot or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the car is doing great.
Gonna turn right on red, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Didn't curb the wheels or anything.
Nope. And I did get the side mirrors adjusted where I could sort of see because
Yeah.
I couldn't tell where we were parked. They adjust like all the other Teslas.
Yeah, I assume since we've checked the level of the controls for all of them, software. Yeah, so Oh, this has 100 miles on it.
1328.
So
It's good. It's the same as all the others.
Okay.
The latest.
Of course.
It's good.
All right.
Look, Mom, no
hands.
hands.
That's right.
I mean, we can do that in Jules now, too.
Right. There's a Y.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Oak Forest Drive.
The navigation wanted me to make a left turn where I couldn't, and then it wanted me to make a fast move
Now turn
across
left
3
onto Oak
lanes
Forest Drive.
and a left turn, and we just made a right turn and it rerouted us, and this way was so much better. I don't know why.
yeah.
The cars.
Yeah, this is definitely
All
was.
right. That car's going. It's my turn.
Yeah, you did fine.
Yeah. 3 is going.
Yeah.
Like it should.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Old Wake Forest Road.
Well, you know, I just heard the little bit, just the tiniest amount of motor whine here. But you know, that was the one thing I noticed. I guess maybe the 3 was so. I mean, the Cybertruck, I heard the motor whine a lot more. But maybe they want that to come through more?
I don't know. I was trying to turn your. I've turned on my seat.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I was trying to turn yours on, but I was afraid the darn camera police was gonna. I can really feel it.
Yeah.
But of course, this car is warmer than when we got in the Y.
Right.
So, as far as what it thought we wanted the temperature to be and what it is or whatever.
Now turn left onto Sumner Boulevard.
Yeah.
I'm doing what you do sometimes. I'm putting my hand over here, and I'm always telling Don, don't do that, don't do that. It's in the way of the screen if I'm trying to film the screen. But I was doing this, so you know, I was doing the same thing.
That's all right, sweetheart.
Well, I never drive with my right hand. I always drive with my left hand.
That's right. I saw the way she holds the wheel. That's right. I definitely am feeling the cool seats. My butt is chilling.
Yes. And it's the suck the air down, not so much the push air
Yeah,
out.
I don't know what it's doing.
That's how the old S air-cooled seats
All I
work.
know is that maybe in the summertime I could get used to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I could definitely get used to this.
Now turn right.
Well, just so you know, somehow we managed to do 3 test drives today and get back in time every single time.
Right.
Now your destination is on the right.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was
yes.
way cool. I like it. Maybe she'll park better. Nope. Yeah. I haven't found a parking place yet.
Right. Okay. Well, we know it won't park from full self-driving, so might as well take it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why this X is double parked over here. It's
Here
sort
we
of
go.
annoying. Well, this is where we got it from.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Hang on a second. No, I'm still recording.
Really? I got to do this? I got to take my foot off the brake, right? I
Yeah,
gotta let
all
the
you got
car
to do is
it?
let the car do it. The car picked this place way better. It saw it coming before we drove by it. So it did what it was looking ahead and it said, oh, there looks like a parking place. And Marianne touched the parking place and it parked perfect the first time because it was the one in control.
Yeah, well, some people are
Now your
freaked out
destination is on the
about FSD. Personally, the whole auto park thing freaks me out way the heck more than FSD. But that was very, very smooth.
I agree.
A nice experience. And yes, we were in a Foundation Cybertruck.
Okay, thank you for letting us know that.
Yeah. All right.
Way cool.
Way cool. We could ask to drive the X now. Why not, right? But Don and I are not going to buy an X until the refresh.
That's right.
We you know.
Elon,
Yeah.
you announced the refresh. Well, announce or show us that it's got the ambient lights.
Things I need. The front camera is a must. I'm not getting another Tesla without a front camera. Obviously the upgraded cameras, but that's going to be no matter what. I have a list, but I'm stumbling on it right now. Several people on X have threads where they ask what folks wanted to see, and you know the guys are like 500-mile range and super lightning charging speed, and I'm just like, oh, the range I got and the charging speed I got is fine. Just make sure I have the pretty lights and the front camera for cat safety, and there was a couple other things that the newer car. I would like to walk up to the back of the car.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And stand in the range and it open. I think the new Y is supposed to be doing that. And we didn't test that today.
Right.
And there's a couple other little convenience things.
Yeah.
And then I'll have to live with not having creep anymore. It was hard in the 3 today. I'm used to, I took my foot off the brake and the car was, you'd have thought it was my first time in a Tesla because there's no creep.
Yeah.
And it just, the regen from Ruby versus stuff is different.
Well, the only time I really like creep is when I'm backing out of the garage. I really like the creep so I can keep my foot on the brake or I don't have to hit the accelerator. I can just keep my foot over the brake and control the brake. And I think Tesla should be using creep in reverse.
At home, even. At home in reverse, use creep. Yeah. So, anyway,
all right.
Don't fuss at me about the creep. It's just, I'm a very happy Tesla driver, but I like creep.
Yep. That's my girl.
Told Don we'd have to add a T back to the hood. I'm not digging the no T part. I realize it says pretty Tesla in the rear back here, but yeah, I didn't realize this was Jules when I was taking the picture, but this is Jules. So the seat on the Red 3 Performance that I sat in inside, which I did not film anything about that, me sitting in it, has more of a bolster. Like the Performance 3 seat is different. So while I noticed the bolster a little bit in the white one that we test drove around, it wasn't the same as the one I sat in inside. David and I were just talking, you know, sharing what we thought about it, and he explained that it's a different seat. And now I get it, because it didn't seem as bad when I got in as the passenger, and I didn't know that's because it wasn't exactly the same seat. Yeah, I mean, I know those low to the ground Performance, you got to stay glued to the seat. The guys, they like that bolster thing, but it was just too much for me. Don asked me if we needed anything from Lowe's, and I said need was a strong word, but if he'd take me in here so I could look at the plants, I'd be okay with that.
She didn't say anything about buying the plant. She said she wanted to be took in.
Well, I said I was going to get $1 back from Amazon for my receipt, so yes, I think it was implied that I would be buying something.
I don't know about it.
So this is a Felix magnolia. It's in the saucer magnolia family, but the bloom's about twice the size of the typical saucer. Wow.
I wonder why it's blooming now.
It's time.
But it got no leaves on it.
Well, it blooms first and then it has leaves.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Like most of the things that bloom.
I didn't know that.
The forsythia comes out all nice and yellow, and then the leaves follow.
You're right.
They were half price, which made them
2 holes for the price of 1.
Which made them $12.50 a piece. It's the tea olive, the olive osmanthus, that thing that I love in the yard because it has a great shape and it smells great. I can only speak for here. I don't know why you would plant them in the spring. They will be dead by Memorial Day, if not May the 1st. I mean, yeah. Well, they're pretty, but they're just not going to last. Holy moly, Donnie, there's a brand new Model Y in red.
It's got the little sunset thing on there, the whatever that is.
A launch series.
Launch series, yeah?
Yeah, wow.
But she doesn't have the bar, the
well,
light
she
thing.
does, but it's not nighttime.
Oh, I thought it showed up a little bit in the daytime.
I don't know, it had a brand new paper tag and everything. How sweet is that? It's the first one we've seen in the wild.
Yeah, that's the first one that somebody owns. I mean,
Yeah, it was a woman driving it.
Yeah.
I'd say 40s.
Yeah.
So these are the DVDs I bought today. It's a mix for 25 cents a piece. Rooster plates. They are Corel. There were only 3 of them. I've never seen this pattern before. So these are all the towels I got today. These are 2 like generic kitchen tools. A couple of microfiber Easter, Happy Easter, another Easter, I have a helper, parrots and birds' nests, nighttime. Oh, I love you, but let's not be right in the way. Thank you. The bird's nest, there's 2 of them, and that's a really heavy duty towel. And then this windsock. That one's for you.
It's green.
It's green, so wash it and wear it. Yep. You can guess who this one's for.
This would be a kitten top.
Yeah, it's Fila. I like it.
Like that. That's right.
Yep, it's an exercise top. I like it.
Yeah. Just guess this was mine too.
That's you, but if it's too big, Sam.
Well, it doesn't look particularly large.
It's an extra large, but it looks like a small sized extra large, so it might fit you. I like the pattern. It's an Izod.
Very pretty.
I had to get the Schoolhouse Rock shirt. Knowledge is power, you know.
Yeah. For
me.
Oh, okay. Well, that ain't gonna be no rocking no Schoolhouse.
That one's for you.
Oh,
50% off because it's
wow.
long sleeves. It's a dry fit. I don't know who made it, but anyway, an athletic shirt for a couple bucks. And
well, how come they were having a big sale?
getting rid of all the winter stuff, making room for the springs. This is for me, and it was also 50% off because it's winter. And you. This one says, welcome to North Carolina. It's wet heat.
Wet heat.
Yeah, we know all about wet heat here. That's
no
right.
Dry heat here.
Yep. And I did get a bunny rabbit flag and a daffodil flag.
Very pretty.
It was a good day.
Yeah. What's this one?
It's a windsock for summer. I don't have a summer one. $1. It was $1.
Well, that's good.
I know.
I'm very impressed. For a buck, I like a buck.
Yeah, here, take the towels also. We got a nice full load of laundry tonight.
Nice full load of laundry, that's right.
Well, there's actually a good bit of clouds, so I don't know if we're going to be able to see it or not, but all we can do is try. All right, they just lifted off. We wait to see if we can see anything. Even if we can't see the whole thing, I think we'll be able to see parts of it. It should be right in that blue zone up there. It's just the initial best stuff. I don't know. It's looking awful cloudy in that direction. I'm going to stop videoing and I'm going to wait to see it and film it if I can. Fingers crossed. Mostly praying for their safety. We've had the separation. Good things are happening. We're not able to see anything. So we may, like I said, we may not see some of the early on part, but we ought to see it crossing the sky.
Yeah, it's
When it gets, it's pretty clear above the houses, and we definitely saw it above the houses last time.
Right.
Oh, we're watching. Well, maybe it went more east because, you know, last time we saw it up here, of course, it wasn't headed to the ISS last time. It was a different thing. They're happy there in the background. If SpaceX is happy, I'm happy. Despite not seeing anything and driving down here and interrupting poor Dawn's nap. But yeah, we've not seen anything. Well, it still sounds like things are going well. We had gotten logged out of YouTube, so I've logged us back into YouTube, so next time we can pull it up over here.